What's up? Give me 1 second. Let me start this. Alright. Make sure the sound is right this time. Testing, testing, 1, 2. Hello. Alright. What is up? Guys. Back with part 2. Go play against the Nets. Hopefully this game is going to be better than the first one. I'm going to try to get 2 games into this game. But we'll see. Other than that, let's get this thing started, man. Alright, we're gonna try to get everybody in this game too.
Here are the starters for Brooklyn. Harden out. Five down low. Here's Griffin. He'll bring it up for the Nets. Tough loss coming against the Rockets in the last game they played.
Yeah, for that loss, you can credit their defense or lack thereof. Too many breakdowns on that end of the floor.
Yeah, and that's really inexcusable. I mean, there's just no way that you can justify that when you don't put the work in on defense.
Pass to Irving. Three-pointer. Comes out of the gate empty. He's 0 for 1. For Richmond, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far.
Well, you can be the judge of if it's fair or not, but Kyrie Irving has earned himself the reputation of being moody, to say the least.
Yeah, and you know, sometimes that sword cuts both ways. Sometimes it's the player, some combination of the two. Clearly, in interviews, I mean, he's not the only player, present or past, that's been guilty of that. One thing you can't deny, though, is this guy loves the game, and it's a matter of and he'll refine himself in that area.
Rejected by Harris. There's the three. But they'll get another chance. And out of bounds as the Nets gain possession.
All right, that's been an eyeball, but
Nets have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Holmes against Irving. Now, here is Harden. Defense right on him. The shot, no good. He lobs up.
Saw his teammate with a path to the hoop, and bang, lobbed it right up there for him to finish.
And he was ready for it when he elevated and made the catch.
And he chose the conservative finish with the nice, easy layup, which was a good decision.
From about 19 feet, and he gets the bucket.
Methodical and productive from mid-range. Few players in the NBA shoot it like Kevin Durant.
Count the basket.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now, here is Irving. He's coming off a 22-point game against Houston. Harden's shot is good. Harden's got 6.
And the mid-range game of Harden, excellent. An offensive genius, really. I mean, knows exactly where to get the looks that he wants.
And it's Harden with the ball for the Nets. And going against Richmond, their first meeting on the year.
Yeah, and they took care of business against this group last year, winning.
We'll see if they can take care of business tonight.
Outside for Griffin. 3 on the clock. Basket is good. The assist from Harris.
Griffin's
got his second bucket of the game to go.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Very high percentage so far, and if you want to start a game hot, that's the way to do it.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Now here's Harden. He had a 27-point outing in their last game against Houston.
And we have to mention his rebounding. It wasn't all about the offense. He battled his tail off down low.
Richmond trails by 7. A great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and nasty jam.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
Yeah, you know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
Andrews. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
And the slam by Blake Griffin.
Irving showing you he's a frame.
Hard finish there, guys.
Yeah, and only one hand needed for that one.
Sometimes that's all you need.
Now, here is Irving. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. And the first time out. Ball to the game for Brooklyn. Clark, what do you think is the most important thing a player has to focus on when it's this early in the season?
I think a couple of things, Kevin. One is just doing your job, understanding how you best do your job for your team, and then getting comfortable with your teammates and being able to handle the nuances of game plans as you approach different opponents, the mental aspect of getting ready to perform at a high level.
Now, here is Harden. 6 points for him. 5 on the clock. It's good.
That's a block.
Come on. I mean, in most cases, taking quality shots very much within the flow of the offense.
Holmes with it, and it's Harden picking him up. Holmes, good.
I'll tell you what, I'm not sure these guys can keep this up.
High-octane action for sure. Crowd pleasing already.
Here is Harden. He's got 8. And the rejection by Holmes. Here. Trying to break free. James Harden with the rebound. Brooklyn leading by 3. Over to the left wing. A shot by Griffin. Nobody around. Off target with the open look. Holmes against Harden. And the shot goes down. 8 points for the Prodigy.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
And, you know, it doesn't matter how good your defense is on the perimeter if you're going to allow easy ones inside like that.
Now, here's Irving. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Griffin. And again, no good by Brooklyn. Holmes. Here's Hubbard. And he's good on the 3-ball.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Harden outside. To the inside. He's looking for Griffin and finds him. And he can't stop the run as he misses.
does not get much easier than that, but somehow he came up empty there.
Here's Goodman. Lays it up off the glass. Now it's a 4-point Richmond lead.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Now here's Durant. 11 points for him in that last game against Houston.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Really nice job moving the ball around that time, picking apart that defense.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Now a timeout called by Brooklyn.
You're trying to stem the tide here.
Yeah, you know, they had to do something, anything to stop this.
Richmond. Harden outside. Outside Durant. Beyond the arc. Canage. Durant's got his second basket of the night.
And that stroke of Durant.
I was ready.
Beautiful to watch.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Yeah, sensational is a really good word for it. They're tearing it up on the glass.
And when he first came into the league, Blake Griffin's dunking made headlines. And while I'm sure he enjoyed that, he was also eager to show that there was more to his game.
Here's Andrews. And there's the pass to Goodman. And Durant sends it back.
KD's defense has really taken a huge step forward. I mean, excellent at blocking shots now, and he's a better help defender. Man, he's putting that reach to good use on the defensive end.
And you know, Greg, in the past, Griffin felt at times criticized as being a one-dimensional player.
I tell you, Kevin, I think he's answered those critics. You look at his passing and his development as a shooter, one of the more
paying off with the basket. And Richmond leads by 1.
And the rebound and the follow show you what he is all about. Double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
Yep, that one goes.
Shots are just flowing for him right now, having a really strong quarter.
And here is Holmes.
He's
coming off a 13-point game against Chicago.
And it was not a one-man show. That was the best part. He had just as good a game with his passing as he did.
Durant down low. Holmes on him. Left side, Harris. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And Joe Harris, the lethal shooter, he can also be a threat in the pick-and-roll game.
Yeah, Harris does a great job reading what a defense is giving. He's more than just a catch-and-shoot type of player. Harris can hit shots on the move and isn't afraid to go at defenders.
And Brooklyn making a change here. Dinwiddie.
I'm glad to take Rose out the game.
Checked in.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Here's Griffin. That one falls coming off
I don't
Dinwiddie's
believe
feet.
that would go in that
Griffin's
often.
got 18 points in the game.
An unreal performance by Griffin. Locked in. They just have not come up with a scheme to contain him.
Wheeler, and the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
You know, numbers don't always tell the story, guys, but his assist totals do paint the picture here. I mean, he's got
Richmond kicks it out to Harden. He feeds it to Griffin. Good for another basket. He's put up 10 shots and made 7 of them.
Hey, we know Harden can score, but he also has great vision.
To the middle, stolen by Harden.
That would have shot.
Harris with it. Holmes covering. It's
Go.
blocked.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Pretty clear. They're dominating that area. They've come out with a lot more energy and effort so far.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
It's the Nets now, following the score by Richmond. Now here's Harden. 8 points for him. No good with the layup. Holmes, good. Now it's a 4-point Richmond lead.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get it.
Durant just inside the line, and that one hits back iron.
Well, you know he wants that one back. I mean, more often than not, he'll sink that mid-range jumper.
It's good on the putback.
Go, Keith.
And Richmond leads by 6.
Boy, what a quarter for him. I mean, he's found his rhythm, and he's really riding that wave right now.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Harden dishes to Griffin. Dinwiddie surveying the floor. Right side Durant. Clock at 6. Rebounded by Richmond. And another fast break opportunity for Richmond. Here we go. And that one's good. Andrews.
And this is why coaches talk about playing with pace. The scoreboard tells it all.
That really has been the difference. I mean, they've been the better team in transition.
And so it's Richmond. Ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. And we'll be right back after this. And it seems like players are constantly changing teams.
As a team, as a unit, as a roster, we've had.
Greg Dinwiddie, one of those players who seems to adapt to any situation.
I mean, he's versatile, total team player, will do whatever is asked of him. He's really emerged after being picked in the second round a few years ago.
And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for Richmond.
You know what, guys? It looks to me like they're really in sync here, all on the same page. They've already got a bunch of assists.
And the other thing that's been equally as effective is the fact that they've got
and a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor, all fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. Setting the floor for Richmond, we've got the monster. Big Dog is out there with the prodigy. Then there's Champ, and his baddest one in at the 3.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Yeah, it's really been quite a contrast. I like the way they're attacking the middle at their offensive end.
He gets a chance now to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, thanks. Since the Nets acquired Kyrie Irving and Kevin Durant, the franchise has gone from being an up-and-comer to a potential powerhouse in the East. The Nets have added some new veterans. The time is now for Brooklyn to stand up and make its move in the East. Kevin, back to you.
Well, we'll see how they do. David, thank you. Bounce pass from Jordan. Pops it up for Jordan, and DeAndre Jordan throws it down.
Boy, Jordan is an alley-oop specialist, a big target with strength and bounce.
Baddest one passes to Andrews.
Shot that.
To the paint. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
Oh, that's a major league throwdown.
Keeps a tight grip on that rim, too, after the finish.
Maybe that'll help them recapture their edge a little bit, guys.
That's a very close call. I'm sure he thinks it's a clean block, but looks like it was on the way down.
Bruce Brown, he's checked in for the Nets. Passes it to Dinwiddie. Brown feeling out a bit. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Greg, you showed toughness and grit when you played. You've got to succeed in this league with those things at the forefront, right? Being tough, being gritty. And there are several players whose style you admire that play like that.
I mean, no doubt about it. You have the superstars, the Kawhis, the LeBrons, who continue to do it. They can intimidate you physically, but they also provide tremendous skill set. But two other guys, Russell Westbrook, Jimmy Butler.
Oh, I didn't know that was James Harden.
Also guys that those two. It's impressive to watch them take the floor night in and night out.
Here's the monster. Here's Holmes, and Jordan sends it back.
Hey, get that weak stuff out of here.
Oh, wow.
Take it home. Jordan is fantastic at rejecting those kinds of shots.
And they hold a huge advantage on the backboard.
And that's been the key to this league. I mean, they've really dominated the glass.
Andrews, no good. For Richmond, their last game a loss to the Bulls. Brown finds Dinwiddie. Drains it from beyond the arc. Dinwiddie's got a pair of triples in the second now for the Nets.
Sensational ball movement there. When you pass the ball like that, good things happen.
The monster, and the layup is good after a nice lead pass. The monster's got his first 2 points.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
And I say, hey, if it keeps working, go to it. Stay with it. I mean, until the defense responds and provides more resistance, keep making them pay.
And a deep three from Harden.
Oh, no.
Rebounded by Richmond.
Tonight, off his game, at this point, he might want to focus on creating for others.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, you know, with that size difference, that's not an easy shot. I mean, I don't care how close to the rim he is, that's a tough shot.
Dinwiddie kicks to Brown. And DeAndre Jordan throws it down.
Well, I like how Jordan embraces his role on this team. I mean, it's all about rebounding and putbacks for him at the offensive end.
Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard.
Oh.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
It is. I mean, no reason to back off and give him the layup. I mean, much better off making him go to the line.
Big Reds check in for Champ. Nets trail by 9. Dinwiddie passes to Claxton. Nets passing it around. Lobs it up for Jordan.
Well, I like that Jordan doesn't force anything. He just kind of lets the offense come to him, picking his spots well.
And he uses both hands to jam it in.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types.
It's good. Harden's got 10 points in the game.
I mean, it's hard not to appreciate Harden because he's the complete package.
Down low, here's Andrews. It falls for his 7th bucket of the contest. He's 7 for 9.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
The play in the paint has gone almost entirely all their way.
And, yep, that's going to be a flagrant foul. Unnecessary contact.
Boy, a very hard foul that time.
Boy, it's going to get your little toe up.
With the flagrant.
He about twice your size.
With that kind of contact.
Yeah, gee, that's an easy call for the officials to make when there's that much contact. The league is really cracking down on those sort of plays. No good on the shot. And Richmond will go the other way with it. They've held a 12.
You got to give them an A for effort. Just fell a little bit short in that one.
Yeah, they were really close right there. Just couldn't string together a few key plays to help get them over the top for the win.
Here's the prodigy. Andrews passes to Hubbard. Here's the prodigy. Slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line.
I have to save that.
And I would not be surprised to see them double him up here.
Richmond shooting their third free throw shot of the game.
That was nice.
And the free throw, no good. You know, when you look at the balance of power between players and teams, Greg, does it feel like the players now have more say, more control than they used to?
No doubt. We're seeing more players demand trades, sign shorter contracts with opt-outs. And the irony of that is, in my era, our best players were fearful for the length of their contracts or the life expectancy of their careers, believe it or not. And these guys today, they understand. They are utilizing that to the max.
And is that good, Greg, for the game?
I think so. I do think most guys want to win, and they understand that their legacies are going to be defined about whether or not they do.
Here's Harden. And
it's
blocked.
I wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the backboard.
It's clearly been their edge, and in a close game like this,
Andrew. Big Dog's got 12 now in this quarter.
Second chance
Joey,
points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
hey, guys standing around spectating, I mean, you got to get in there and get tough.
Timeout called, the Nets.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
Yeah, you know, just look at the numbers, guys. I mean, they are being taken to the woodshed in the paint.
And Brooklyn making a change here. Griffin's checked in. Pass to Jordan. Back to Dinwiddie. Stolen. And Richmond pushing it up now. Throws down off the coast-to-coast drive.
Every team looking to get easy ones in transition.
I think one of the best ways, guys, to score in transition is that quick hitter after the first burst.
Knocked away. A solo fast break. Here's Goodman. Throws down the breakaway jam.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
That one's good, and the Richmond lead is cut down to 8 on the bucket from Dinwiddie.
And they've had assists now in their last 3 baskets.
Richmond has gotten nothing but zeros from long range in the second quarter.
Of the step back 3, James Harden is as good as it gets. And, you know, like the skyhook, an unguardable shot. And paired with his dribble drive, a 2-move torture chamber.
Can't hit from in close. And here's Brown. He'll bring it up for Brooklyn. Here's Harden. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Brown's got 4 assists in the game.
Not many guys have a handle like James Harden.
Let's go.
Can they ride him and get back into it?
Game I'm talking
And
about.
thanks to that step back, Harden already the all-time leader in
I really want to blow these
unassisted
guys
three-point
out. I got
shots.
something to
And
do.
not to mention 4-point plays. And up until recently, teams built elaborate offenses to create their 3-point looks. Harden the first to do it one-on-one with volume and efficiency.
Really starting to find himself now, guys, after getting shut out in the first quarter.
His fifth rebound in this one.
bogus.
Inside, Brown. Kicks it out to Harden. The second chance effort. It's deflected. Here's the prodigy, guarded by Harden.
And those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Making a
Dejounte is the
statement for
point
sure.
guard,
I
bro.
mean,
It
we'll
is
see if
over
they
with.
can maintain that aggressive approach.
Oh, what a play!
Who got donked on? Oh,
And
God,
Harden, an
Omar.
absolutely vicious dunker. Terrific at bouncing towards the rim for the epic throwdown.
And it's blocked by Jordan. The prodigy passes to Bannister. Brooklyn with the rebound.
It's almost as if there's a lid on the hoop for him right now. He still hasn't gotten one to fall in the quarter. In that tight, with that much of an advantage height-wise, there's just not a lot the defense can do.
Joe Harris is checked in for Brooklyn.
And Blake Griffin is just an incredible athlete, explosive and great balance and mobility, powerful. A big guy who can flat out throw it down, and he also can pass it too.
And the defense to start that
take that
play
now.
was terrific. I love the fact that they attacked early in the shot.
Green, let's go, Joe.
That's up. And Richmond leads by one. Several lead changes going on here in the early portion of this game.
It reminds me of that cameo song, Back and Forth.
And the foul called on Blake Griffin. That is his first foul of the game. The Profits checked in for Richmond.
Why they got him at power
Richmond has
forward,
gotten into
though?
trouble with the three ball in the second quarter, only hitting one
I
of
knew
the
it.
5 attempts. And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back.
That's all right. That's all right. That's me.
Griffin dishes to Harris. Harden the pass to Griffin. It's good. The assist that time from Harden.
Oh,
Harden's
hot.
got 3
Blake is
assists
not
tonight.
doing this
And how about
no
the
more.
strength and focus there of Griffin? Absorbs the hit and still finishes.
Jordan with the rebound. Now Dinwiddie. He's coming off a 19-point game against Houston.
And one of the big ways he came through was at the foul line. They couldn't
That's a
contain
block,
him.
bro. I
He
don't
was
feel nobody
equally
care.
effective at scoring baskets as well as getting to the line.
Here's Baddest One. Gets the throw to the fall. Baddest One's got the game tied up here for
Go
Richmond.
crazy then.
That's a nice play. Getting
David, and we'll step away
Go
briefly, but
crazy
be right
then,
back out here
Joe.
for the
Go
start.
crazy
It's the 2K
then,
Sports
Joe.
Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Looking at Richmond, Kenny, what was your impression?
They put on a rebounding clinic.
And
If I have
We're
nowhere to
halfway
go,
through
to
this
watch
one.
that.
Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. The Prodigy having a great impact in this game.
And he was an absolute monster on the offensive glass in that first half.
That's a
don't know how
block.
you slow him down.
And you know what, guys? I think it starts with having a body on him every time a shot goes up. I mean, they've got to do a better job boxing out.
Setting the floor for the Nets.
Woo.
They've got Kyrie Irving. Griffin is
You
out
ain't
there
stopping
with Durant.
that.
Then it's Harden, and it's Harris in at the 3, the small forward. Irving with the ball. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Stolen by Kyrie Irving. Got a piece of
I
it.
should be coming back in, too.
Here's Wheeler, and there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure.
I get the feeling, guys, that he may be sensing that this is a critical time in this game.
Irving dishes to Durant. From deep three-point range, rebounded by Richmond.
You know, defensively, you just can't afford to give him that much room. They're fortunate that he missed that one.
Shots to fall since coming out of the locker with the break. Griffin's shot is off. For Richmond, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Nice ball movement by Richmond. And it's Griffin.
Come on, bro.
No other way to put it. Just a poor shooting performance for him. But
Cat.
That kind of confidence because
Cat.
these shots will only help him get better.
I call Cat.
Harris on the double team. Pass to Wheeler. Shoots over Griffin. They get it again. Hubbard. The pass to Wheeler.
Oh,
2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. Harden outside. And it's good, 2 points. Harden's got 26.
Boy, it's amazing to me how easy Harden makes it look. I mean, when he's locked in, he feels like there's nobody that can guard him, and he's right most of the time.
important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
Griffin kicks to Harden.
Ah.
Sinks the triple. He has 29.
First 3 of the half, second of the game. Can he heat up?
To the inside, Hubbard. And a
Let's
lot
go.
of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials.
And Richmond making a change here. Holmes checked in. Passes it to Harden. From deep. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Harden's got a pair of threes now here in the third for the Nets.
Strong work for him at the offensive end, helping them to maintain that lead.
On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, guys, we all know that there are some people who dislike James Harden's style of play. They're bored watching him shoot free throws. He said, "I see how teams guard me and find ways to exploit it. I just outthink the game, and I'm faulted for it." Kevin, that may be, but it's hard to argue with the results.
What, Beyonce got 30,
You're right,
bro.
one of the top scorers in league history, David. Thanks for that report. Baddest ones checked in for Big Red. And that was another look at
Mindset he has. When the game's this close, he's going to bring it at that end of the floor.
for Richmond. They've shot 80% from the line tonight, going 4 of 5 so far.
And talking about last season, this team hit just 74% of their free throws. I'm sure they were hoping for better than that.
Charity stripe shot. That one off the back iron and out. For Richmond, they've gotten 5 of 8 shots to fall for them in the third quarter. A nice 62% from the field. Pass to baddest one. And the
And
basket
why?
got a chance here for one more at the line.
Given the size disadvantage, you have to have a lot of confidence to take that shot.
And you know what? He does. I mean, in
Whoa.
the NBA, you've got to have ways
Ain't
to
nobody
score
stopping
over
my man.
defenders.
Outside Irving. Pass to Harden. Griffin, the open look. Good. It's Harden with the
I don't
assist that
believe
time.
it, bro.
Griffin's got 28.
It's remarkable how Griffin's game
Well,
has
I
developed
was not paying
from
attention.
just a dunker to
That's
a
it.
very skilled
Oh.
big. The jumper, a big part of that.
Holmes down low, guarded by Harden. Harris on the double team. Holmes passes to Gooden. Here's Bannister. To the paint. Here's Baddest one.
Let's
He gets
go.
that one to drop. He's now 5 of 12.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
Harden scanning the floor. Harris outside. Passes to Irving. It's blocked, and he's able to get it back.
Still, Griffin has insane hops. Close in, can sky over others, helps him to draw
Griffin
fouls.
has on his steady point.
And breaking down some numbers
Hey.
here, the hustle stats
Hey,
for
bro.
Richmond.
Contested shots and blocks.
Also, they haven't missed a beat in terms of their fast break game. That's been equally as effective all night long. And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
And another fast break opportunity for Richmond. Here we go. Some solid defense there from Irving. Nets trail by 6. In the corner, Harden. Basket is good. The assist from Harris.
Right.
Harden's
They is not
got
letting us get
13
away with
points
this
here in the
game,
second
bro.
half alone.
And it's kind of the running joke when you think of James Harden, often maligned for his lack of effort defensively, but quite honestly, I thought he improved a great deal a season ago.
And, you know, Greg, I observed the same thing. His overall commitment. His awareness, his commitment to that end of the floor, it was a focal point. If he continues on that track, I think he's going to make an impact at that end as well.
Brown is checked in for Joe Harris. Here's Holmes. Try.
Nice drive there to get to the bucket using some of that terrific agility that he possesses.
Pass to Harden. Oh, that's blocked. And Richmond pushing it up now. And he uses the glass on the lane. And now it's a 9-point.
And efficient.
Boy, I like the disposition and attitude since halftime. They're patiently looking for good shots.
Got a hand on it. Here's Baddest one. He's covered by Brown. Kept alive. Ball movement by Richmond. And Irving comes to help. The prodigy pass. Now here's Harden. Not a lot of room. Holmes, good. Holmes got...
Now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
And again, no good by Brooklyn.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
Irving against Holmes. And here is Brown. Outside, KD. To the wing on the left. Shot clock at 6. That one's good. The lead is cut down now to just 11 on the bucket from Irving.
You can't allow Irving that look. You just can't give him that. He's too talented a player.
And it's Holmes off the drive.
He's falling. Like, why is he falling? Like that.
Left side, Brown. Richmond. Holmes trying to free himself up. Here's Wheeler. Well, it was only a matter of time.
Look. Why is he falling?
The Prophets got the lead up to 13 now for Richmond. Harden the pass to KD. The 18-footer is right on the mark. KD's got his third basket of the night.
So smooth offensively, extremely smooth. Durant, easily one of the best scorers in NBA history.
And just tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard.
Guys, it is symbolic of their effort here tonight.
Here's Harden. Good work there as it goes. Harden's got 15 points here in the second half.
You know, he's got to be exasperated right now, fellas. I mean, playing excellent ball, but they're still losing.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on them.
Out of bounds, Richmond takes possession. And for a look at how the competition stacks up right now. These, the new power rankings, they tell a great story. Taking a look at Brooklyn, they've climbed all the way up.
So locked in right now. It doesn't matter who they're playing. I know it's still early in the season, but they may turn out to be the team to beat.
Got a piece of it, and that's out of bounds. Richmond will retain possession. And here we can check out the story for him.
Come on, man. Everybody wants to fail.
Holmes passes to Wheeler. Back to Holmes. Passes it to Battistuan.
Who?
Hands it
Let's
from
go.
Battistuan's got 16 points.
This is someone that can really hurt you from long range. He did that to a degree in the first half, and he's doing it now.
Pass to Harden. He dishes it to Griffin. 6 to shoot. Brown outside. Rebounded by Holmes.
And the well is running dry for him right now.
This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight.
Bruh, I don't believe he would make that shot. I don't care what nobody says.
Really easy right now. I expect.
He would make that shot once or twice in the whole
led him
game, bro.
to the perfect
He would
spot.
not make it every time he shooted.
KD looking around.
I don't
Outside
care if
Irving.
he's wide open.
Shoots it up. Rebounded by Richmond.
It has not been his game so far. I mean, he's trying his best, giving great effort, but little has gone his way.
You know, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
100% since halftime. Come on now.
Bring my free
I'm not
throws.
sure this lead's going away anytime soon with that kind of marksmanship.
Big Reds checked in for Richmond. The Nets also changing it up. DeAndre Jordan comes
Why
in
did
for
it?
Blake Griffin.
Why did
And
it?
Dinwiddie subbed in for James Harden.
Boy, this is bad. Tough to watch. I mean, this is really bad. He's stone cold
That's
this
it.
quarter. Man.
For Richmond, they've gone 9 of 10 from the line, so making the most of their chances. And so he makes both from the line.
All right, y'all. That's the end of the stream. I'm gonna go ahead and end it. I'm gonna sim it, let y'all see the end of the game. We won 40, 29, 26, 21, 18, 11, 11. That's the game. Guys, I got somewhere to be. I would have played the rest of the game. But hey. The boys came through. 40 points though, Key? Okay. Alright, y'all. Deuces.